Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome back to Canon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this Thursday morning show. Yes, we're back in action. We're back kicking it. Are we fired up? I'm not. I'm not. Am I overly worried about Arsenal doing transfers in this transfer window? No, I'm not. Am I going to be cooking lunch today? No, I'm not. My wife's going to be cooking lunch today. Am I going out later on to do some shopping? Yes, I am. Anyway, that just goes to show this, life continues, whether transfers happen or not at Arsenal. And that's just me. Yeah, we've got three parts of a whole on this Thursday morning show. We've got a particular midfielder who's out on international duty, who's been voted man, who was voted man of the match. Yeah, our own midfielder. We've got a particular striker who's probably stuck in no man's land, and some other bits and pieces just coming on this Thursday morning show, man. Let's get rolling on this one, people. I can't wait. Yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Canon for the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. We're on a journey, man. We're on a journey. We don't know where the Canon for the journey is taking us to, but I'm just here for the ride, man. Just here for the ride. Yeah, with or without wins, with or without Champions. Actually, no, we need Champions League. With or without transfers. Yeah, we're still going to be here rocking and rolling it, man. But anyway, yeah, first I want to show if you would like to, you don't have to. If you would like to subscribe, I think it's, oh yeah, somewhere down here, and it's down there, somewhere there. It says subscribe, subscribe, Canon Fry TV on all platforms. We're on Facebook, although we've got some problems, we're not able to go live. So our Facebook viewers, I do apologize. Sort something out. Going live via Twitter, our Twitter friends. Hey, Twitter friends, and of course here on YouTube. So yeah, you know what? I think let's get this show on the road. So, like I said, before the bump, we've got a particular midfielder. Is that international duty? Yeah, Mohamed Energy Elneny, voted man of the match. Yeah. Oh my goodness, loving it, man, loving it. It's funny because he does not get the plaudits that he deserves. Now, whether it's to do with he's not a good time Charlie, someone's like a playboy, out, on the wrong side of the newspaper, the front of the newspaper, the guy does not, get the plaudits that he deserves. Really? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, Egypt and Arsenal midfielder Mohamed Elneny have been named man of the match for his performance against Ivory Coast in the African Cup of Nations. Yeah, round of 16. Yeah, my goodness. Despite, you know what? I don't know. I think what I'm going to say is that, I'm so happy for Mohamed Energy Elneny. But his performance, Elneny was awarded the Man of the Match award on his 84th cap, becoming the third Egyptian to win the award in this competition after Mohamed Salah and Ahmed Helgazi. So from everyone can afford TV to my guy, Mohamed Elneny, easier. Well done, man. To all those haters out there, man, saying, "Oh, Mohamed Elneny is not good enough for Arsenal." Happy for the brother. There's no denying. And I'm sure some of you are going to say, "Well, what about Nico Pepe?" Nico Pepe has still yet to prove himself on a consistent basis that he's good enough to tie down a position there. There's a reason why he's not being picked as a mainstay in the first team. There's a reason for it. Got to be more consistent. I think he's given enough goes, enough opportunities, and he keeps fluffing his lines. He like shows us in little spits and spurts that he's got the skills, but does he have the footballing intelligence? For me, no. But he's had a relatively good African Cup of Nations, hasn't he? blinding performances. But can he translate that when given the opportunity on a consistent basis to perform relatively well? You know what I think about Pepe. He's a good, skillful player, but he just hasn't cut it at Arsenal. And then the reoccurring situation with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang facing fresh Arsenal humiliation of a Stan Kroenke meeting. Now we did a poll. That was what I was supposed to open up here. We did the poll. The reason why Mikel Arteta was seen out in the States. But yeah, the former captain we know has been ostracized. As a matter of fact, hasn't gone to Dubai. Yeah, the guy he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. Now that €30 is now back in the capital, London, has offered an update to fans, playing down any concerns over his long-term future in the game. I don't know what more I can say, really, to be honest. Not sure what I can say. He's in London. He's going through some examinations because we haven't had any clarity from the Gabon national team about the reason why he's back. Actually, Arteta said it's our obligation to make sure he's in a good condition, and there's no issue related to that. However, despite the player appearing to be fit and ready to resume training, the Gunners have made a decision not to include him for their warm weather camp this week. That decision comes despite the fact that Jack Wilshere will travel, even though he does not have a contract with the club. Can you imagine that? Yeah, Jack, super Jack. Anyway, he's gone out to Dubai. Doesn't have a contract. Our former captain has a contract, hasn't gone out to Dubai. I think it's more to do, again, no clarity actually. Well, it does say there that he is fit and healthy, but hasn't travelled. Some people have said that this guy here deserves another opportunity. For me, he's been given enough opportunities, and he keeps doing the same thing over and over again. Disciplinary rules are disciplinary rules. People might say, well, rules are made to be broken. Then break them, and you've got to suffer the consequences. But for me, I can't see us selling Aubameyang in this transfer window. He will be with us until, at the earliest or the latest, the summer transfer window. What happens between now and then, your guess really is as good as mine. I've got no idea what's going to happen. No idea at all. But yeah, so that's the news with Aubameyang. Aubameyang hasn't travelled to Dubai. Hasn't travelled. And what was the last bit of news? Oh, yes. Melo. Those of you who know soul music, man, will know the song I'm talking about. Melo. Anyway, Edu agrees. This I don't know how to, from this angle. Edu agrees loan deal for Juventus midfielder Arthur Melo, but Arsenal hierarchy veto the move. Now, barring a dramatic late twist, Arsenal will not be signed Juventus midfielder Arthur Melo this month, despite technical director striking an agreement, according to reports. The Gunners have been searching for a new midfielder to bolster their squad after Mikel Arteta conceded that the departure of Eze Maitland-Niles on loan to Roma had left his squad, very short in the middle of the pitch. Well, I think he shouldn't let him go out on loan in the first place, Mikel Arteta. Permanent deals for Aston Villa's Douglas Lewis and Lyon's star Bruno Guimaraes, I'll get to him in a moment, who is now set to join Newcastle. I'll get that in a moment. Were both explored but deemed too costly in a January transfer window. It was felt that such a long stay would give Arteta longer to work with the player and assess whether they wanted to make the move permanent, as well as lowering the eventual fee. If Arsenal decide to keep Arthur, Edu agreed an optional fee of around €40 million, which is roughly £33 million, to be paid in the summer of 2023, significantly less than his current valuation by Juventus, as well as the fee themselves spent to price him away from a newer camp. it's again, you look at that. The first I'm thinking of, is it true? Is it true that he got this deal done only for it to be vetoed by the hierarchy, the people upstairs? And what can you say? What can you say? It doesn't say actually, what part or when, he got the deal done. But we're like 4 days away now until the January transfer window closes, and we're still nowhere nearer knowing whether we're going to sign or buy a player. And I'm going to be consistent, and I'm going to say that it's not going to happen. It's there in black and white. Ain't going to happen. Not going to happen, people. Just makes me laugh, man. Absolutely laugh. And if that didn't make you laugh, have a look. Have a butchers of this. Have a look at this. This just made me laugh. Arsenal merchandise. Mind the gap. Mind the gap. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, mind the gap underground. The seats. The seats. When you sit down, your backside on the seats on our underground trains is adorned with this material. Well, this print at least. So this kit is supposed to be a pre-match kit. Thinking, what the? A pre-match kit? Ah, mind the gap, mind the gap. I mean, the imagery, is of central London, the tourist spots in central London on the print there. Just, I don't even know what to say. Don't know what to say. Apart from mind the gap, mind the gap. Ridiculous. When we signed the deal with Adidas, I was like thinking, yeah, we've got, one of our, how can I say, iconic sponsors back. I thought they're going to produce some really good kits, but this just ridiculous. Absolutely, a pre-match kit. Give me a break. I mean, you guys can come in a live chat and tell me and let me know what you think about this kit here. But I'm thinking of the butchers of that. Have a look at that. God dare me. What's going on? Anyway, anywho, do you know what? You got to laugh, haven't you? And the funny thing is, a lot of the fan base are going to go out and buy that mind the gap kit. Oh, my goodness. Anyway, before I go into the live chat, I want to have a look at the poll, the latest poll that we did. What was the latest poll that we did? I think I had a look late last night, and one of the polls was 50%, 50-50. So I kind of remind myself which poll it was. Definitely wasn't the poll that I did in regards to Arteta. I've done various polls about Arteta, but the poll was, why is Arteta seen with Stan Kroenke, the guy who I think possibly Gillette, Liverpool, Fenway Sports, and Arteta, and the poll. Arteta's in the States because, again, choose three options. He needs money for transfers, he needs to sign his contract, or he needs Stan to want to keep Aubameyang at Arsenal. Ridiculous. So out of 630 votes, 10 comments. I mean, yeah, the comments came in thick and fast, and 23 thumbs up and likes. In with 9%. 9% of the followers and subscribers of Canon 40 believe that Arteta's out there speaking to Stan to try and broker a deal, to keep Aubameyang at Arsenal. Only 9%. Only 9%. And 24% of you believe that he's there to sign his contract. Remember, 2-year contract. Arsenal going to be offering to this guy here. And then 67% of you believe that he's there to beg Stan Kroenke for money. Please, sir, I need money for transfers. 67% of you. I don't know what this world's coming to. Anyway. You know what? Let's go into the live chat for the first time on this Thursday morning show. And actually, before I read the comments, I want to say again, I'm not ever going to stop showing my gratitude, at least, to the subscribers, the followers, the viewers, because I mean, the numbers of views that I've seen over the last 2.5 weeks, it's just been mind blowing. I'm not surprised, because it seems that every time it's transfer window, we have whether it's a healthy or unhealthy appetite for transfer news, but each transfer window, I just see the numbers of viewers just skyrocket to go through the ceiling. Incredible. But anyway, so the main part I want to say is thank you. Thank you for being steadfast, supporting us. Thank you for donating your hard-earned cash. I know Carl, Carl was not even an Arsenal supporter, but Carl, relentless, putting little donation, super chats, the stickers, and although he's not become a member, he can't become a member because he supports Liverpool. But no, thank you, to our moderators. I know you guys, the moderators, have been rewarded kindly by my brother. You remember you got the merchandise. But thank you so very much for supporting Canon Foy TV. Relentless, absolutely relentless. So thank you very much for that. So now let me go into the live chat and see who has joined us. So I've got Pesci. Good morning, Pesci. He says, "Hi Alexa, how are you?" I'm good, man. I'm good. Woke up a little bit late this morning, but both my wife and myself, we need to do our routine exercises, watching the YouTube channel. And I felt good, felt really, really good. I need to lose some weightage, man. Need to lose some weight. I'm planning to go to Costa Rica in March. I've got a little business that's kind of gone to sleep since I left over like 12 years ago, since my father passed away. But I need to go back. I need to reconnect with my ex-students and actually see if I can revitalize my English school out there. But apart from that, Pesci, I'm good. How are you keeping? The window is difficult to sign. It's difficult to sign, but we've made it that way, haven't we? We've made it that way. News players, please bring back Guendouzi and Saliba, and Elneny is playing better in Africa than English league, says Pesci. And that can be said for Nicolas Pepe as well. He seems to have found his place, isn't it? What can you say? Good morning, John. Jesus. John, did you see the video I put in the Canon Foy TV group about, I can't remember the actor's name, actor, comedian, where he's outside the old Ivy Stadium. Have you seen that? You must have. I put it in the WhatsApp group. He says, "Morning, Gooners. Morning, morning, morning." As remember, the contract ends for Alba when you're That's a good point, actually. But you know what, John? The balloon, it hasn't gone down. So that's a very good point, actually. I had 3 balloons for my birthday, and the one that's still standing or still floating is the one with the happy birthday. The other 2 have they've gone down. But that's a good point, actually, John. But the balloon hasn't gone down. Very, very good point. God, Terry me. Alrighty. Good morning, Alex. Why do you think that Arsenal improved Aubameyang and Ozil's contract? Because they panicked. They thought, oh, we can't let this headline axe leave Arsenal. We're going to tie them down. They panicked. That's why they gave the improved contract. There's no ruthlessness. Again, if I'm absolutely sure if Arsene Wenger had been here, there's no way we would have given a player those contracts there. But then we gave it to Ozil, didn't we? But I think they panicked. For Arteta, to then say he doesn't want them to play for Arsenal after Arteta has spoken to them. Panic. They panicked. That's what it was. I know that record, but unfortunately not in the key that you have decided to sing in. Assemble. The most important thing is that you recognize the song. I can't remember who was it. Was it Sorrel? I can't remember the guy's name who actually sang that song. You know, classic song, 70s, 80s, late 70s, 80s. Melo, 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 Melo. They said, "But I reckon Arteta may have to eat humble pie." And the funny thing is, John, I know you said on numerous occasions that you wanted Arteta to do well. If the manager's doing well, the players will do well. Arsenal, the club will be doing well, but he's anyway. I've said what I had to say. Morning, Alex. I can't wait for Tuesday so we can let the pressure of the transfer window set in good and proper. But you know what? It's like I know how Arsenal have conducted business, at least for almost 4 years of doing Canal 4 TV. So to me, it's no surprise, but it still remains a frustration. It's still a frustration because you still want to hold the club to such a high level. And when they don't do the business early, and the reason why I say they must do the business early is so when we've got the player in early, he can meet the players, train with the players, get the job done early, get the buys early. Putting last day, the last hours, the last minutes on the transfer window is not good. Get the business done early. But to me, it's no surprise because I've seen what they've done over the last almost 4 years of doing Canon for TV. Every transfer window is a carbon copy of the previous one. John, he appears to realize he's made a mistake and runs to the superior to make sure he's covered his back. Well, the thing is, like I said, assembled, his job is safe, isn't it? His job is safe. No matter what he does, or no matter what he achieves this season, he knows he's safe in the knowledge that his job is safe. How can it be so? Got to keep the players as well as the manager on their toes. I mean, I don't like, how can I say this? With Chelsea, with Abramovich, that is just pure ruthlessness. But there's a reason why, because the guy is ambitious. Chelsea is his plaything. And he's able to throw money at it, but to throw money at it, he wants something back. He wants the silverware. He wants the players to be held accountable. He wants the manager to be held accountable. Keep them on their toes. But, what's the saying? That familiarity breeds contempt. Contempt. Because the players know, actually, you know what? There's no pressure on me. The manager knows there's no pressure on me. Even more so when you know the hierarchy are going to offer you, or on the verge of offering you, a new contract. How can it be? How can it be so like that? Pre-match kit. So you wear it up on the time the referee blows for the start, and then take it off as soon as the match begins. It's actually, it's just weird, man. What the? But you know what it is actually? It's just, to them, it's just a money spinner, isn't it? Because they know the fan base is so gullible. Watch Arsenal release a 7th kit, an 8th kit, a 9th kit, a 10th kit in one season. And what's happened? At the Armory, people will be queuing up to buy the kits. That's why they do it, because they know it's an easy money spinner. Easy. Easy. We're so gullible. So gullible. I'm thinking, what is that? Well, I know they said it's a pre-match kit. I'm thinking, God, goodness gracious me, man. What is that? Are we hard up for money that we have to produce all these kits? A pre-match kit? Come off it. Mind the gap. Mind the gap. Mind where you put your backsides. Mind the gap. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway. And then Pepe both got man of the matches in Africa. Do they qualify? Good question, John, man. Good question. Arteta is in the States because he needs to do some brown nosing for his annual wage increase. I was going to say something else, but it wouldn't be appropriate. Terry, good morning. Good morning to you. This top is an omen going underground, going underground. Just like our club. Oh, my goodness. I didn't look at it from that perspective, but yeah, underground. I think we're already there, Terry. I think we're already there. Actually, I agree, but you can't say that. You can't say that. Can't say that. Can't say that, actually. Lordy. Arteta's in America. Stan wants him to manage the Rams. Please make it happen. Make it happen. Make it so. Jean-Luc Picard, Starship. Make it so. Terry, that's cold. Surely he doesn't want to destroy them. Oh, what a comment. You guys are on fire this morning, man. There you go, Laurel. Yeah. Melo. Yeah, Laurel. My brother's got the, yeah. You remember the vinyls? They say vinyls are making a comeback now anyway. But yeah, man, be happy to but we don't have turntables here. Or CD players, like I use YouTube to listen to music, busting out the tunes. Although our neighbors can't stand it, I don't care, man. 100% on the volume. Melo. Laurel, yeah. People on Twitter are saying Elneny and Pepe are new signings. Yeah. But someone said as well that Aubameyang will also be a new signing. Well, actually, he didn't play any games in the AFCON. Didn't play any games at all. Getting to a point where I feel a little bit sorry for Aubameyang. But again, this is of his own doing. He could have also been a best friend to Mikel Arteta, but he had to go and fluff his lines, and he had to go and spoil it, innit? You could have been like ranked or flanked, been on Arteta's left or his right, as Granit Xhaka is. But he had to go and fluff his lines. Aubameyang, I tried to give you so many chances, but you messed it up, man. You can't be my best friend now. You can't be my BFG. Best friends forever. Dear, you messed it up. John Xhaka is a new sign also. I just thought he just didn't leave. People, what's happened? Everyone's on point today. Everyone's on point. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, West Midguna, again, the language. Okay, so let's hide that. Okay, yeah, we carry on. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Cronky out. Good morning, Terry. Another Terry says, just hearing that we are offering 50 million for Patrick Sachik. What are your thoughts? I've not heard anything about that, actually. So that is literally breaking news. Once we got off the air, I will need to do my research. If it is true, okay. Is it true? I'm going to ask you the question. Where did you get this information from? What is your source? I don't mean not source like HP source, but where did you get this information from? Some guy has already got a petition out on Arteta. Yeah, John, I saw you think you don't really agree with the, with the petition, but it's not going to do anything anyway, is it? A petition to get rid of Arteta? I'd like to see that. I mean, how many people have actually signed a petition, John? Probably not many. Probably not many. Right. Okay. So what I'm going to do, let me have a quick look at the poll, the poll of polls. The previous poll that we did day before yesterday was, how can I say this? Actually, let me look at the poll first. Let me look at the poll first, because when I saw it last night, it was 50-50. I'm thinking, wow. So let me just kind of remind myself, what was the poll? Because we've done so many polls over the last, let's say, 3-4 weeks. So let me just refresh the page. Okay, and let's have a look now. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the poll. Right. It's going to take a while for this one to even load up. I just need to get my laptop back. Can't wait for my laptop to come back to me. Okay. So I'm going to swivel my orange juice. So bear me a second, people. Oh, and it's still 50-50. And the poll question that we did actually a day ago was, do you think Arsenal will sign any players or players in this transfer window? And I'll tell you what, it's 50-50. Out of 997 votes, for me, I've never seen this on Channel 42 before. We've got 24 thumbs up. We've got 3 comments. I've read the comments and I've responded to the comments. So 50% of you believe that no, Arsenal will not sign any players in this transfer window. And the other 50 said, actually, Arsenal will sign. I've never seen that before. 50%. Wow, my goodness. And that shows how divided the fan base of this situation here at Arsenal. Wow. We go back. Where were we? Oops. West Mid Guna, just a quick message to you. You got to keep the comments clean in the live chat. I don't want my moderators blocking you, or they might probably put you on a timeout, and then if you continue putting that kind of language in there, then they're going to block you. And once you're blocked, unfortunately there's no way back. So just try and keep the comments clean in the chat, okay? But anyway, the club has become a joke. Become a joke. John, I thought Arteta played the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. Oh my goodness, what's going on? What are your thoughts on Arthur Deal, where the hierarchy finally show they are managing the club by saying no to Edu Arteta and saying approximately 40 million in loan wages in 18 months? Well, actually, Tide Gunnersaurus, good morning to you, first of all, and that was one of the segments I actually spoke about on the morning show. So let me just, I think with that, let me review the news of today from Channel 14's perspective. And first up, actually, we spoke about Mohamed Elneny. The much maligned midfielder that people just don't think is good enough. Just don't think he's good enough to play for Arsenal. And I said maybe it's because he's not what's that, good time Charlie, someone you see, in the media for all the wrong reasons. But he gives. He just understand that. But I listen. I just don't know what it is. But anyway, Mohamed Elneny named man of the match. Yeah, for his performances, Elneny was awarded a man of the match, awarded on his 84th cap, becoming the third Egyptian to win the award in this competition after Mohamed Salah and Ahmed Ghazi. And I think you look at Mohamed Elneny, bog standard midfielder, gives you all the things that we ask and demand of all the players, whether it's a goalkeeper, defender, striker, or midfielder. Come with, that box standard. What's that box standard? The right mindset, running your guts out for the badge of Arsenal, and also scoring the odd goal or two. But yeah, he doesn't get the recognition that he deserves. He doesn't, and I said maybe it's because he's not. How can I say this? He's not like a Thomas Partey. He's not like a Aubameyang or an Erdegaard, flashy, again, a good time Charlie. He's just Mohamed Elneny. And it says there, the guy won man of the match. He's our midfielder. He's out on international duty. Why can't we use him more often than not? He's ours. We wouldn't have to spend any money at all. I know I've joked about, actually I haven't joked about, but people have been asked, well, Alex, think about, can we ask you this question? And of course you can ask me a question. Which player or which players would you look to buy in a January transfer window? And I said, actually, if you're going to push me for a response, I'll say Ruben Neves. More mobile than Granit Xhaka. Scores more goals than Granit Xhaka. The midfield position we know is been just abandoned. The defense is a good defense. It's not an excellent defense. It's a good defense, but the defense can only do so much. I'm thinking we need to play a lot more of Mohamed Elneny. Again, we won't have to spend any money. He's ours. He's our player. Our player. And then we spoke about Melo. Not ID in that key. But anyway, Edu agrees loan deal for Juventus midfielder Melo, but Arsenal hierarchy vetoed the move. Now, barring a dramatic late twist, Arsenal will not be signing Juventus midfielder Melo this month, despite technical director striking an agreement, according to reports. The Gunners have been searching for a new midfielder to bolster their squad after Mikel Arteta conceded that the departure of Ainsley Maitland-Niles on loan to Roma had left his squad very short in the midfield on the pitch. Then you shouldn't have let him go on loan. Should not have let him go. Permanent deals for Aston Villa's Douglas Luiz and Leon Star, Bruno Guimaraes. Actually, I forgot to speak about him, who is now set to join Newcastle, were both explored but deemed too costly in the January transfer window. It was felt that that such a long stay would give Arteta longer to work with the player and assess whether they wanted to make the move permanent, as well as lowering the eventual fee. If Arsenal decide to keep Arta, Edu agreed an optional fee of around 40 million euros, which is roughly 33 million pounds, to be paid in the summer of 2023, significantly less than his current valuation by Uwe, as well as the fee they themselves spent to prize him away from Barcelona. Now, again, for me, I just find it absolutely abject. How is it? Again, mind you, if the news, if it's true, if the reports are true, that the guy has, somehow, bartered a deal, only for them lot upstairs to say, actually, no, we're going to veto this deal here. Maybe he didn't make the case strong enough to show them, look, guys, we're short in the midfield. We need this player. We need an upgrade. We need somebody in the midfield. To me, it's just mind-boggling. If the report is true, if it is true. I don't know how much more I can say on this. Goodness gracious me. And then we spoke about this pre-match kit. Pre-match kit. Mind the gap. Mind the gap. I'm saying that for a lot of you who know our underground system. On the Piccadilly line, the chairs, the seats area that you sit, that has the same pattern. It's the same pattern. And the images there are of touristic parts of central London, the London Eye, the River Thames, and all the other places there. Mind the gap, mind the gap. Ridiculous. And I thought when we brokered the deal to have Adidas back as our shirt and kit sponsor, I thought, oh, okay, they're going to produce some really good kits again. Oh, how wrong! How wrong was I? You look at this kit, a pre-match kit, really? Get out of here. Get out of here. All it is just a money spinner because they know how gullible the fan base is. You get Adidas to produce a 7th kit, an 8th kit, a 9th kit in one season. And the fan base, as day follows night, will be queuing outside the armory, wanting to buy the latest kits. Not the playing kit, a pre-match kit. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then last but not least, we spoke very briefly about this one here, Aubameyang. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's back in London, but you know what? The guys have gone out, flying out to Dubai. He's not on the plane. Jack Wilshere is. Jack Wilshere doesn't have a contract. Does not have a contract with Arsenal, but yet he's been invited to travel with the lads on the airplane. Aubameyang, ex-captain, has a contract with Arsenal, is not on the plane. Not on the plane, I tell you. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. What does it mean for Yang? I have no idea. I mean, I'm feeling that he will not be sold or loaned out in this January transfer window. He'll stay with us until the summer. So that has been a new segment from Canon 14's perspective on this Thursday morning show. And yeah, have to laugh. Have to laugh. Oh, John, he didn't have a brain. I'm saying nothing. Guys, a quick reminder: keep the live chat clean. Otherwise, the moderators are there. If they don't catch up on people who are doing comments with vulgar language, if I see it, I might put you on a timeout. But my mind's telling me I need to block you because we're trying to clean up and keep the content, open to anyone who can view it. So keep the live chat clean, people. Ah, 4 people have signed. Wow, as many as that. God, well said. We would like to thank all of you tuning in today. More than 80 of you here. Thanks and welcome. Now, please, can you move your thumb and smash that like button? All newbies, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oops. What's happened here? I think Arteta, Nevert, good morning to you. Says, I think Arteta is still looking for a valuable player who will fit in the team. Well, but he had before the window opened. We are in the window. And he shouldn't be the one doing it. That's why we pay Edu to do it, not Arteta. No, but I personally won't hold my breath. And neither will I. Pepe, good morning, says I rate Elneny, and so do I, have for the longest time. Can't see us winning against Wolves and Villa at this rate, says West Mid Guna. I'll tell you what, Wolves for me, is a potential another banana skin. Another potential banana skin for us. I said, well, but our next game after this winter break, Wolves, man. God, my goodness. Alex, I'm seriously thinking Arsenal could end up lowering lower than 8th. There's a lot of football to play. Yes, I truly hope I'm wrong. I'm going to always stick to my prediction of an eighth positional finish at the end of the season. And it at least gives you 100%. And that's the point I was trying to make, actually. Yeah, you just summed it up there. He gives 100% every single time he plays. Okay, he won't set the world alight, but we need someone to run around and win the ball back. Let's keep it clean, top man. Keep it clean. Did I say something wrong? Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Keep the live chat clean. Yeah, because again, I don't want to be the person to say, actually, you know what, I've seen enough this person. I'm gonna have to block the person. So keep the live chat clean. You know, we're here to have a laugh. Of course, we're here to talk about Arsenal and other bits and pieces, silly pieces like the pre-match kit, but don't spoil it by typing vulgarity in the live chat. Again, I don't want my moderators to have to put you on a timeout and then eventually blocking you, because once you're blocked, literally there's no way back. There is no way back. Okay. The road parallel to your primary school was a Liverpool road. Did you not fancy supporting Liverpool? No, I didn't. Oh, dearie me. Liverpool Road was Liverpool Road. It was Thornhill Road. Thornhill and yeah, because Liverpool Road is on the other side, isn't it? Yeah, Liverpool Road. Dearie me. Liverpool. When we hear our first signing of January window, I've got AJ Gunners. I have no idea. There is still what 4 days to go. 4 more days to go. At least call back Guendouzi and sign unsettled Aaron Ramsey and Renato Sanchez. I've featured Sanchez at least a few times, quite a few times on Cannon Foy TV. Hey, Ray, the hostess with the mostest on Arsenal Fan Circle. Guys, I'm telling you now, there's like 40 odd of you now. Let's aim for at least 20 new subscribers for Arsenal Fan Circle. Ray, Arsenal Fan Circle, like our sister channel, we're closely aligned with them. Ray and the guys, one of only a few podcasters I actually take the time to listen to and watch and comment in the live chat. But Ray, and Arsenal Fan Circle, guys, go over there and subscribe to his wonderful channel over there. And I'm serious. And he says, if you know football, you know the value of Elneny. Absolutely. Keep the language clean, lads and lasses. We are classy Gunner sport, not like them down. That's right. Actually, tell them like it is, man. Tell them like it is. Keep it clean, people. I'm serious. Keep it clean, okay? Again, I know Ashley is the moderator for the morning show. Unless we get somebody else in, they know what they need to do. Okay, so if we see vulgarity, Ashley knows what he needs to do. Oops. Looks like moves January 21st incoming. I'm not going to hold my breath, Ray. I'm not going to hold my breath. I can't hold my breath for 2 seconds. Press the likes button for one and only Cannon Fodder TV. Thank you for that, Ray. Really appreciate that. Also signed off the contract for a new training top. Does that count? No, it doesn't. It doesn't count. Doesn't count. Unless the training top can also play football. I mean, what position can the training top play? Can he play midfield? If he can play midfield, sign it up. That's what I say. Sign it up. Oh my days! Right, 15 minutes. 15 minutes, people will be running for. Just run for a few more minutes. I'll see if we can knock this one out of the park inside 1 hour. Okay, there you go. AJ Gunner said that he's a new subscriber. Thank you for that, my friends. enjoy the content. We're going to be running live every single day and have done for how many years now? How many years? Almost every single day we are running live, unless I've had like a meltdown, not a meltdown, but like a panic attack. I said, you know, I was serious, had a few panic attacks over the last almost 4 years, or falling ill with COVID almost this time last year. But running live almost every single day. We've got 2 flagship segments. We've got the Canon Project on a Monday, but there will be no Canon Project for the next 2 weeks because we're on a break. The Easy Talk every Friday, 7:30 p.m. the UK time, but there will be no Easy Talk for the next 2 weeks. But enjoy all the other bits and pieces running on Canon for the TV. Oh, and the latest segment is my brother's watch along. I don't know how he does it. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. All right. Yeah. So what I was going to do, I was going to quick kind of just check in on the poll. Like this poll is for me is we've never seen a 50-50 split for a particular poll, and we've been doing polls for the last 2.5 years. On kind of maybe a little bit longer actually, but not 4 years. Maybe 2.5 years at a push. At a push. So let's look at the poll here before we wrap up this Thursday morning show over here. Right. Oh my goodness. Right. It's still the same. The poll question was, do you think Arsenal will sign players? And we're just 1 vote off 1,999 votes. And it's still a 50-50 split. 50% of the followers and subscribers say Arsenal are not going to sign anybody. And the other 50% say, yeah, Arsenal will sign. I've never seen that before. Wow. And then the poll we did just like 18 hours ago. Now, I did this poll because I saw the footage of Silent Stan. I'm sure Mr. Gillette, Fenway Sports. And then Arteta. I said, why is he out there? There could be 3 possibilities. One was he needs Stan to understand that we need to keep Aubameyang. That's one possibility. The other possibility is that he's there to sign the new contract. And the final possibility is he's there to ask for some money. Please, Stan, I need some money for the transfers. Ridiculous. 640 votes, 24 thumbs up, and 10 comments. I've responded to each and every one of those comments there. In that 10% is Arteta's there to make Stan understand that we need Mr. Aubameyang. 24% he's there to sign a contract, and 67% of you believe that he's there to ask for more money. Actually, to ask for money to buy players. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, I'm going to go into the live chat for the last time before we wrap up this Thursday morning show over here. Any more comments, people? Any more comments? No, there's no more comments. No more comments. No more comments. So let me quick refresh the page here. Refresh the page. Refresh the page. No, so then you know what? I'm going to use the opportunity now just to shut up shop. I'm going to shut up shop, and I'm going to say that we are finished on this Thursday morning show inside 1 hour. I did it. I did it. Whew, I did it. So again, guys, I'm going to say thank you to all the viewers, not only on today's show, but over the last 3-4 weeks. You know, the numbers have just been astronomical. I get it because there's a thirst for transfer news and as well as live shows. I understand that. But it is what it is. I'm going to continue with that thought that Arsenal are not going to sign any player. Nobody's going to be signed in this January transfer window. Nobody. Thank you to my moderator for the morning show, Ashley, doing a sterling job there. And Innocent upon appeal says greetings from Uganda. Yes, my brother. Yeah, you came late. You came late as we're going out now, but you can always check it up when on the repeats. Okay, I might be coming later on this evening with another show, and if it is, if I do, it'll just be repeating the news from the morning show. Okay. And that's it, people. Again, thank you. If you wouldn't mind, kindly just subscribe to Cannon Fodder. It says it there, doesn't it? It says it there. Subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV. I can't wait to get my laptop back, man. I miss my laptop. That's my wife's laptop. I need my laptop back, man. All right, people. Until then, enjoy yourselves. This isn't asking for money to do his job. And that's what I said. That is what I said. All the transfers there, anything to do with transfer is Edu's job, because we're paying him a king's ransom to do his job, not Arteta. Not Arteta. All right, so I'm out of here. I hope to be back later on this evening, but you won't know. You will not know. If you do not subscribe, you will not see the notification. So if I were you, I will subscribe now so you can see the subscription, the notification. Subscription? What is that? You will see the notification. Alex is about to go live. I need to be the first one in the live chat. Have my comment read out first. But if you don't, you're going to miss out. And we don't want you to miss out. Okay? I'm out of here. I'm done. Until then, you have been listening in and watching Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.